This is to present primary research findings from a survey conducted on behalf of the GEICO Skytypers Airshow team. The demographics of airshow fans have been aging dramatically over the last 10 years. The change has been the result of the industry failing to recognize and reflect changes in the media consumption habits of fans. Instead, they've bypassed digital and social media and continued to rely heavily on traditional mass media marketing, television and print. Further, communications with fans have been sporadic. This presents an opportunity for the GEICO Skytypers Airshow team to stand out among airshow performers and promoters by shifting their communications mix to emphasize social media. For the Skytypers, building a relationship with the fans is essential to delivering the value a sponsor wants in a sponsored property. The target audience for this project is airshow fans 30 to 39 with children, well-educated and affluent. The target is a married couple, Bob and Ginny. They have 2 young children. Bob is interested in most things mechanical. He's likely to own a boat, an RV, a motorcycle. And Ginny, the mom, likes attending air shows. She thinks it's a good idea because Dad and the kids like it, and it's inexpensive family entertainment. Bob and Ginny are likely to be better educated with at least some college, and a surprising number have graduate degrees. Like the rest of America, Bob and Ginny like NFL sports, the Major League Baseball, and NASCAR. Bob and Ginny, and the kids, depending on their age, are pretty tech savvy. They have a family computer, they have smartphones and tablets, and they have internet service in their home. Bob enjoys the loud, thrilling performances of the Jet teams, the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds, and Ginny and the kids are more partial to the quieter, reciprocating engines of the Skytypers and some of the other civilian performers. They're grateful to the performers and the sponsors when performers take time to meet their children, sign an autograph, and speak with them. The children put the autographed hero cards the Skytypers signed on their bedroom walls. Someday they hope to fly too. Secondary research conducted by the International Council of Air Shows and Performers, ICAS, shows some alarming trends. Key among them is the decline in the attendance among younger demographics and parties with children. In addition, the ICAS surveys showed that most airshow attendees learned about the airshow they attended from either social media or the show's website, while airshow promoters continued to allocate the majority of their media budgets to traditional mass media advertising. The purpose of this research study is to confirm the ICAS survey results, understand what social media platforms would be most effective in reaching airshow fans, and explore potential social media content. A survey of media habits among airshow fans was conducted among purchasers of airshow tickets. A list of 3,500 participants was secured from the American Airshow Network, a prominent airshow promoter in North America. They were selected randomly. The list included ticket purchasers from different regions of the country, East, West, Central, and South. It was segmented into 4 levels of tickets available and for general admission tickets, presence of children. The 5 cells we created were general admission ticket holders that spent about $26 to buy their tickets. We had 1,000 names. We had 1,000 names of general admission ticket holders with children. We had 500 names from the reserve seat holders. That's a $50 ticket. 500 names from the chalet ticket holders, which is a $100 ticket, and 500 names from the VIP chalet ticket holders, which is about a $200 seat. The 3,500 ticket holders were emailed the questionnaire on Thursday, the 9th of March. They were given a deadline of Tuesday, the 14th of March. To encourage their participation, they were offered an opportunity to win one of 3 11x14 prints of the Skytypers team flying over New York Harbor at the Statue of Liberty. Fans clicked on an embedded link to go to the survey. As of the Tuesday deadline, 359 fans had responded. A reminder was sent out to non-responding fans, and we'll add those when they're available. The data collected was significant. There were over 350 responses. Respondents were geographically and demographically dispersed. The composition of the respondents closely follows the secondary research from the ICAS studies. It skews older, underscoring the concerns exposed by the earlier research. The findings both reinforce the earlier studies conducted by ICAS and suggest additional learnings. Age. Consistent with the findings of the ICAS survey, respondents skewed much older than the general population. This survey broke respondents into 10-year age groups. The two age groups most heavily represented were the 50 to 59 and 60 to 69 groups. Media habits. Also in line with the ICAS study, the respondents most frequently learned about the air show they attended digitally. Social media was the number one method. It is interesting to note that television and newspaper advertising also scored lowly on this survey. Of interest, this survey added another category, television news. This category scored second, immediately behind social media. This implies that new capabilities need to be developed in social media, but traditional public relations earned media programs are also an important part of the mix. When asked which social media platforms they used, the most popular platform was Facebook. Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram followed Facebook. Pinterest and Snapchat were less significant. Respondents were also asked how often they would like to hear from the team and when. The overwhelming majority of respondents said contact should be weekly and would be best before they arrive in the market and during the local air show weekend. In the area of social media content, respondents want photography from the team, action photos and behind-the-scenes photography that give them access to perspectives they can't get. They were also interested in stories about the pilots and crew and explanations of aviation traditions, like the story behind the missing man formation. The lowest scoring item here was music videos, which we have devoted significant time and resources to producing in the past. This research suggests that time and effort would be better placed elsewhere. The primary research that was conducted confirmed the earlier findings. The fan base is aging, and most fans learned about their local air show from social media. Additionally, we learned that many also discovered the air show from television news. So, while few indicated they saw the television ads run by promoters, traditional earned media is still important. When it came to content from a performer, they were most interested in receiving action photos and photos that gave them a behind-the-scenes perspective of the team. Fans were also interested in reading stories about the pilots and crew. The top social media platforms for airshow fans were Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Fans indicated they would welcome a post once a week from a performer. This research suggests that the airshow industry in general, and the GEICO Skytypers specifically, should put significant resources into developing a stronger social media presence. We recommend that the Skytypers create a calendar of content that delivers action photos, behind-the-scenes images and stories about Skytypers pilots and crew. Leverage Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube to deliver their content. Deliver content once each week. Initiate a monthly blog on their website about pilots and the air shows the team attends to extend fan interest throughout the season. And finally, discontinue the production of resource-heavy music videos.